Asking for a friend. I mean, give me strength. What is this thing? Can anybody answer this? I haven't given it much thought until the last few days. What is this thing with certain politicians, for example, at the moment, Keir Starmer, standing making speeches, declarations in certain institutions, live on television with a group of people um, connected with that institution, from that institution, maybe it's a hospital, for example, a group of people stood around them, just standing there for, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour, possibly longer, standing around, uh, looking, well, I'll leave it to you to sort of read the expressions on people's faces, but they're standing around the Prime Minister or whichever politician or member of the mafia, as I call them, whichever politician or mafia member uh, it is. And they're just sort of standing there, sort of looking, I don't know, are they bored? Maybe some of them enjoy being on TV, maybe they enjoy being on the box. But I see after about 10 minutes, their legs must be aching, they must be getting tired, or, after 15, 20 minutes anyway. And I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, are some of them thinking, my goodness, how long do we have to stand here? How long is this going to take? And others must be standing there saying, yeah, whatever, you know, whatever, just hurry up. Oh dear, what the, oh, well, I don't normally swear, but what the F, what is this? Yeah, 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 whatever. But you see the looks on their faces, and as I said, maybe I'm being overly cynical or skeptical. Maybe some of them do enjoy actually being on the TV, but standing there for 20 minutes whilst Keir Starmer or whoever it is does his spiel, does his speech, or propaganda or whatever you want to call it. Even people sitting at home are feeling angry and bored, watching it, and it's sending them to sleep. But what about the people that have to stand there and what's that about? What are they thinking? Oh dear, it's embarrassing. Cringe alert, cringeworthy. Being forced to stand there whilst, I mean, some of them must be thinking, oh yeah, whatever you say, oh, God, yawn. And the other thing, sort of, the other bit of lunacy with the political world, can somebody help me to understand this? Why is it politicians so often want to make their statements or give their interviews whilst on a building site with a hard hat on or in a hospital room? They love doing these speeches and these talks and answering these questions on TV from hospital or standing on some building site with a hard hat on, or from some industrial plant, wearing their hard hat, and that's where they'll answer their questions from. And they do that a lot. I mean, I know sometimes it would be natural because they go to those places and those places are relevant, but they do it a lot. And I don't know. What do you think about that? To me, it's another bit of political world lunacy, a bit like when they stand there with a group of people around them looking bored and uh, frustrated and tired for 20 minutes, half an hour. I think there was one yesterday. I think it was from, I don't know which institution it was from, but the other time I looked, it was a hospital, and there was one lady that looked really bored. She was looking around all the time, didn't know where to look. And then, but as I said, politicians doing their talks and they're answering questions whilst in a hospital room or on a building site or something like that. Can somebody shed some light on these two things? Has anybody else noticed this? Two examples of the lunacy of the political world, along with swearing black is white and not only not answering questions, but swearing black is white and denying facts and negating the opinion of or the view of most people or of experts. That's another thing they do, isn't it, in interviews? That's nothing new. They've been doing that for years. But, swearing black is white. A third bit of lunacy. from the political world. But I'll talk about that more in another video. As I said, asking for a friend. So if anybody can shed some light on these points, I'll be so grateful. And of course, you know, in these dark times, we must try and have a bit of fun with it as well.